Hello, welcome. This week I'm in my garden. I'm looking at parts of Philippians chapter 1. Paul was really grateful for his friends in Philippi. He loved them dearly and he appreciated all they did. They were partners in the work. I think maybe we've got used to the idea that church is run by a few people and most people turn up like a crowd at a football match. But it wasn't like that in the New Testament churches. When they met together, each person had a song to praise God, or something to teach about God, or something special that God had shown them, or a message in a special language, or an explanation of what it means. My dad thought it would be a good idea for church to sit in a circle to show that everyone is equally valued and no one is more or less important than anyone else. We often remind ourselves of that. Here are some of the words that we use. We are a circle of love, loved and loving. We are a circle of giving and receiving, kindness, forgiveness, listening, help, inspiration. We all give and we all receive. We are a circle with a focus. The focus is Jesus. I think sometimes we don't realise how much we matter and how much we are missed when we're not around. Paul and his friends in Philippi worked as a team. Let's take a look at how they did this and pick up some ideas. They shared the same purpose, which was to spread the good news about Jesus and the life and peace that he brings. Sometimes they met hostility, but they shared in the struggle together. Now Paul was in prison, and the church sent someone from Philippi to be with him. He was allowed visitors, and to encourage him. They also sent financial help. They prayed for Paul, and Paul prayed for them, and he wrote them letters to encourage them. At least it's easier to keep in touch now with WhatsApp and emails and Facebook and Instagram and texting and phone calls and so on. They all shared in the grace of God. All of us who believe in Jesus receive God's favour as a love gift. Our only qualification is that Jesus died for us. We all belong because of God's grace. And my friends, one of the things I really appreciate about you is how much you pray for each other and for others. So here are some ideas from Paul's prayer to help us pray. Paul prayed for the Christians in Philippi that their love would grow and overflow, that their knowledge and understanding would keep on growing so that they could choose the best way to live, and that they would be full of the new life Jesus gave them, so that their lives would point people to Jesus. Paul is confident that God will be at work in their lives. When we become Christians, we receive Jesus into our lives. God gives us a new life. And God is still active in our lives. He is helping us to live the new life. He is transforming us to become more and more like Jesus as we live our lives with him. Sometimes we find our lessons hard to learn, but God will never give up on us. One day, Jesus will return to earth. Then God's work in us will be completed, and we will be ready for our new life in the new heaven and new earth, with new bodies, living with Jesus forever. Praise God. Thank you for listening. Bye.